Tulsa's Channel 8.
The years are adding up for America's baby boomers. Retirement isn't that far off for millions, but are we going to be ready? The tough economy shows that planning for the future is crucial. So Tulsa investment advisor David Cole has put together a book to help smooth the way.
If I know how much I need in retirement, $50,000 a year, say, step one would be, what sources do I know I'm going to have? Maybe I've got a company retirement. Maybe I have a 401k. If it's still around, maybe I have Social Security. So we take those three numbers, or two numbers, or whatever they are, and deduct them from that 50,000, all right? Then that leaves a gap. And if that gap is 20,000, then how much money do I need to have sitting in an account that says if I can withdraw 5% a year safely without eating up the principal, what does that number need to be? If my number is 20,000, then I need probably, what, 500,000 roughly in round numbers will get me 20 to 25,000 a year safely.
Do you think 5%, if somebody's got $100,000 sitting out there for retirement, that 5% is a safe number to plan on?
Well, when I use 5%, Charles, what I'm talking about is we know we can calculate a number that based on your life expectancy, the maximum we can withdraw from that account safely when we can only earn what we assume to be a safe return, how long that money will last.
But am I going to get 5% generally?
I think over time you can, yes.
While planning early is a key, the uncertainties of the economy may force some tough decisions in the years ahead.
Instead of saying I can go full retirement at 65, maybe I have to say I've got to wait till 68 and only work part-time for 3 years. You can also say maybe I don't need that lake house anymore. Maybe I don't need that boat anymore. You know, so those are the kind of decisions. But that's the only way you can either work longer or spend less. Yes.
And do you think a lot of people are going to end up in part-time employment?
Absolutely. I don't think there's any question.
And is that a bad thing?
No, I think it's a good thing. You know, we have people today retiring at 55 and living to 90. So it's a whole different set of rules that you have to deal with. And so, you know, I think that's the key, is knowing that no plan is cast in stone. It has to be flexible. You know, you have to be flexible.
I'm going to be angry if Social Security doesn't pay off. Do you think that's going to happen at this point?
Yeah, no, I think it's going to pay off. I think what has to happen, Charles, without question, if you look at the numbers, I mean, you don't have to be a Harvard law student to understand you can't make promises without funding them. Mm-hmm. Under our current structure, when we first started, we probably had 10 people paying in for everyone that was taking money out. Mm-hmm. Today, that's closer to 2 to 1, 1 to 1, and they're taking out longer. Yeah. So what I think long-term needs to happen or will happen, I don't know for sure, but is that people that are either retired today or within 10 years of retirement will probably see no change. Mm-hmm. The benefit that they were promised will probably be the same. People that have more than 10 years to retire will see one of two things. Either they're going to have to work longer or get to an older age before they earn it, or they're going to get a less benefit.
Or both.
Or both. Yeah, but that's the only answer. Otherwise, it goes broke and everybody loses.
His book advises people to make a realistic plan and follow through. Then you can relax knowing you can look forward to enjoying your free time in the future.
The best advice I can give people is to be optimistic. Mm-hmm. I think the best days of our country are still ahead of us. So, you know, be optimistic, sit down and make the plan, stay with the plan.
There are two big questions we all need to answer: when we're going to retire and how much money we'll be needing. The sooner we know, the better. Locally, Cole's book is available at Barnes & Noble and Steve's Sundries. He'll have a signing at Steve's on February 18th.